In this video, we're going to deal with setting up a new drone. First, we'll do some static tests where it's strapped down. Then we'll do a hover test, and then we'll take it out and do an FPV flight with it. So stick around and watch. So basically this strap down test lets me see if everything is working the correct way, the motors rotate, the control inputs work those correct directions, and it's just to see the response on the machine. A little safer if anything can go wrong. If it wasn't strapped down, it could flip over and break. So this is a good safe way for testing. These motors, by the way, are DJI racing motors that came out a number of years ago. I don't see them in the store anymore, but the real great thing about them is the way the props just snap on and snap off.
And that was a successful test. So we're going to try our first flight, outdoor flight, with the new iFlight drone here with the DJI FPV system on it. We'll just kind of do a little hover test here, see how it performs.
So here we're using BetaFlight with just all the standard settings. We didn't tune anything. Just
armed and take off.
And we can see that it hovers steady, doesn't seem to be jiggling, so it's a good check of the tuning.
And that was that.
Okay, so today we have a lucky day. It's actually 3 above 0, and so we can try our first flight here with the new drone, and try to do an FPV flight with the DJI FPV system. And we're off. The sticks really take something to get used to. And this zoom up is not speeded up. Flies nice and smooth. My old Eachine 250 used to shake and rattle, and this flies quite much nicer. I find it is very sensitive, so probably a good thing to do would be to add some expo to the curve to flatten it around the midpoint of the sticks so that you have a little more smoothness in control input. Here I try taking the lens distortion out of the image. As you can see, the horizon stays flat. Actually getting low power or transmission connectivity signal strength issue here, but I realized I was only flying at 25 milliwatts, and ducking down behind those trees caused the RF to be cut back quite a bit. Shoot the gap in the trees. Let's try the pine. I found it's tricky to land. I'm trying to get it to get over to the landing pad, which, because the camera is tilted up, you hardly see it. It's very sensitive. So we'll just put it in the snow. So that finishes my flights for today. We got in 2 flights, and even though it's 3 above, my hands are frozen from the wind on the controls. These gloves help a little bit, but flying this iFlight DC5 is fantastic. So much more responsive than the Eachine 250 that I was flying before this. This is just amazing. It's kind of like going from a Volkswagen to a Ferrari, and I'm sure I'll have many days of more fun with this. We just have to, hopefully the weather will warm up in a few months.